Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here today with a non-book video, but still a little bit book related depending on how you see it. So as some of you might know, I am on Bookstagram. You can find me at Bookmark for Later if you so choose. And one of the things with the new update, iOS 14 for the iPhone, is that you can now have widgets. And with the new widgets, some people are discovering, including myself, that you can actually change your icon for the apps on your phone. So I've noticed that a lot of people are doing it one of two ways, where either you are taking pictures, you know, that you find on the web or that you may have taken yourself and using that to create your logos for your apps, or some people are getting creative and making their own logos and using that. So I tried it the first way and didn't really like it. I've seen so many people who did it that way and just kind of had a good grasp of the pictures that they should take or the pictures that they should use and have like a nice, cohesive, non-cluttered home screen, but I failed at it. I mean, I think it's beautiful, but it's very hard for me to kind of find what I'm looking for. So I decided to instead make my own logos using Canva, and I figured that I would show you guys how to do that. I also plan on making a second video to show you how to set up your widgets and how to then use the logo after you've created it or after you found pictures online or taken pictures that you want to use. So let's get into it. So first, if you are following a theme, you might have like a color scheme that you're going for or a photo theme that you're going for. I personally wanted to kind of go with the whole fallish vibe. For some reason, I'm really into fall colors right now. I'm not a big fan of fall and all the things that come with it, like, you know, the sunset being way earlier, but that's besides the point. I just really love the colors. So I have this picture of my dog that was kind of moody already, but I made it a little moodier using VSCO and Color Story. So first thing is first, I wanted my logos to kind of have that fall cohesiveness and also fit the picture. So I wanted to kind of like pick colors from the picture. So I had to get it on my computer. I use AirDrop to do that. First, I just found the picture and hit the share button and AirDrop options came up, or sharing options came up, and one of them is AirDrop. You can just AirDrop it to your computer and you will see that it just pops up right in your computer. It's in your downloads folder. So one, you can go ahead, start recording my screen. So as you can see, I have some logos already created here that I will later show you, but this is the picture that I'm going for. How I'm going to get the colors from here, I'm sure you can do it a number of different ways. So I'm going to navigate to Canva and I'm going to hit create a design, and I found that the best dimension is a square one rather than a rectangle one, and it honestly doesn't matter, I think, what size you choose. Anywhere from 100 and up is fine. I'm going to do 400 by 400. Obviously that makes it a square. I'm going to create a new design. I'm then going to upload my picture that I want to choose my colors from. Now, you can do this a number of different ways, but this is how I'm going to do it. I have this color picker tool on here. It's literally called Eyedropper Color Picker that you can add to your Chrome bar. So there's a number of ways to do this. I might leave in the description box some other ways that I find later. I didn't do much research. I already chose some colors that I wanted that I've been using to make my logos. I'm just going to show you quickly how I do that. So I load this in here, wherever. Actually, I'm going to load it where it's within, that way it can be big and it can choose some colors for me. So I'm going to go to the color picker tool, pick color from web page, and then I can just go ahead and scroll and find the best colors. Like I would for sure choose a color from Ellie's fur, like that. So I clicked on it, and up here you'll see that color that I chose is right here. So that's how you would pick your colors. I won't go through picking all the colors because I already created like a palette that I wanted to use from this picture. So I'm gonna go undo that because I don't need that picture. I click here, I want my background color. So first, go back into color picker or whatever you're using and copy that code here. Copy. Go into new color, and there you can paste your code there and you grab that color. And that's your background. Now you're going to go into elements, and I will put a side note, elements, a lot of stuff on here on Canva is free, but there's a ton more that is not free. So I have a pro account, so I get kind of my picking of anything, but you too can get a lot of picking without a pro account if you don't have one. So another thing that you can decide is, do you want to stick to logos that is known for that app? So the Spotify logo is a very specific logo, right? So you can choose Spotify, search it, and you will find these logos. I find that when I'm creating these icons, it's best to stick to one color palette, but you could do whatever you want. It depends on your theme, right? So I could go ahead and just choose this. And obviously it does not look good against that background, but say you were doing white, you know, it might be fine. Or if you were doing black, it would be fine. But I wanted to kind of stick with a moody thing. I didn't want the logos to undo that or look weird. And so I went to an outline. So say I like this outline, because my background is dark and moody, I'm going for a white logo. So you can just choose that right there and change the color. Now I found that with a 400 by 400, it's good to get all sides of the image, if it's square, to be 270. So I just, again, click on this corner one and drag out until I see that I usually go for the lower number. So the height is the lower number. I'm gonna make it 280 by 270. And then I just pull down until I see that line. That line says that it's centered, you know, up and down or horizontally. And then I'm going to move over until it's centered vertically, or vice versa. Either way, it's now fully centered when you see that cross. And that's how you get your logo. Now, how do you know if you can use an image or not? One, when you go to download it, it'll probably tell you, probably ask you if you want to sign up for a pro account. They do give a 30-day free trial, which is a long time, I think. And it's a little bit on the expensive side because it's a monthly thing of, I think, $12.95. But I use it so much that it's just worth it. But if you do not want to sign up for a pro account, or you have already used up a 30-day free trial, you can just hover over and it tells you, like, this one is pro. This is also pro. Usually I think the non-pros are at the top. Ooh. Okay, so this one is free. So let's play around with this. You can change the colors on this. So this one, if I wanted just a white outline, I could work with this by changing now this black one to match my background color, and it just looks like a white outline. I don't think this is better than the original one that I used, but it is what it is. You gotta kind of just work with what you have, right? So let's see. Free. There's a good amount here that's free. I don't know. It doesn't look like they have it in order. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Say you didn't want to stick with the logo made by the company. You wanted a logo that had something to do with the app itself. So Spotify is for music. And so you might type in music, headphones. Let's go with headphones. And I might choose, I want something with an outline. I think I have this one for my podcast. I just liked it. It was a little bit different. I really like one line artwork where it's like you just draw it and you never lift your picture, which this kind of looks like that. So I like that. Same deal. This one is free. Go ahead, change it to whatever color you want. Move it along. See, this I didn't go for the lower number being 270 because if I did that it would go too far. So I went for the higher number, which is the height here, being 270. I actually think I played around with it a bit to see what I was comfortable with. I try to stick with a size ratio, but obviously you can also play around with it if you get that odd shape image like this one. So this one is centered. So in order to save this, all you have to do is hit download. You don't want to make it transparent background because you do want that background. So you would just go ahead and hit download. And you have that saved to your downloads folder. Now, in order to get this on your phone, which you will need, you can either airdrop it in the reverse way where you're airdropping from your computer to your phone, or you can email it to yourself. There's so many ways to do it. If you have iCloud and your documents folder is set up with your iCloud for your phone and your computer, you can save it in your documents folder or whatever folder, and it'll be also on your phone. So that's it. That's how I created my logo. I hope that was super helpful for you. In the next video, I'm going to talk about how to go about using this logo and using widget apps to change your home screen to, why do I keep saying screen? Home screen to, I was talking to my mom earlier and she calls screenshot screenshot. So I think that's what's happening. Anyway, so how to use these to change your home screen into just this beautiful cohesive thing that makes you happy every time you open your phone. So check back for part 2. I hope this was helpful. If it was, and you are on Bookstagram and you see other popular things that are not too book related, please hit me up. Let me know if you'd like to see a video on that. I'm also thinking of doing more videos that talk about making graphics on Canva. If that's something that you would be interested in seeing, please let me know. I am not great at the art stuff or the creative things, but I do try, and I do love playing around with these things. So if I could share a bit of knowledge with you, I'm so happy to do that. So if there's anything else that you would like to see, please let me know. And like I said, there will be a video talking about how to go about creating those logos and changing up your home screen. Until then, have a great day. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.